Hello, everybody. Um, I have three poems. I'm Omobola Osamor, born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, currently living in Chicago. My first poem is about gender dysphoria. There's a lot of, we're talking about migration, Africans migration, but this one is just taking a spin on migration within a body. Um, And I just want to piggyback on um, homophobia, which a lot is it's I think we there's a running joke I have with my children, and I say that our views, my views as a child raised in a very conservative environment, Nigeria, is parallel to their own views, and their own views are what helped me grow. In that I had no context, I had no understanding of it, and without the understanding, we individuals, we tend to fear what we don't understand. And with love and understanding, I have grown leaps and bounds in the way I see things. And this poem is an amalgamation of that growth, of understanding, of seeing another individual and trying to walk in their shoes and being less critical of another person's life choices just because they don't mirror mine or because I don't understand it. Not understanding it does not necessitate hating or denigrating another person. So that's the first poem. It's called Searching for the Gap. Just a second, please, while I pull it up. Okay, so it's called Searching for the Gap. I will take the 123rd Boulevard eastbound train, get off at the last stop, walk up the steep 1, 2, 3 flight stairs, 3 interspersed landings, each grimier than the companionway. Walk past the archway with musty dark corners, floors noisily kissing dusty soles, past the crosswalk with bamboo bordered stalls. The hobo holding a beaten cardboard sign, help me with $1. Couldn't help but translate to Naira. Help me with 575 Naira. The beach sand stretches, a grainy blanket, carrying motley crews of bodies. Prostrate, supine beach red shins and torsos, hats atop sunglasses. Below, some upright, some misshapen, flashlight winking, colored umbrellas, and lopsided kiosks. Another beach cuts to mind, thousands of miles away. A cluster of lily-white, pulsating limbed, eyes squeezed shut, mouths open, hallelujah. Agama lizard bopping heads, rending where blue meets sands. I walk past the inhabitants of this till the aspects, and my cows ache to claim my spots without neighbors and footprints. Gather seashells for a time. Rolling waves crash. Bubbles become effervescent. Foams infuse sand, soak the edges of ripped once black jeans. Salt assails tongue, stings nostrils, toes sink in mud. The dwarf star sinks into the blankets of dusk. Feathery breeze bestows kisses. Shore creeps closer. Grains of sand pinch my back. Momentum gathering wind whistling the call of sirens. Waves gentle tugs morph into jealous lovers. Perhaps the brine would cleanse my pores of contrarian desires. My parents and pastors speak. Make me clean. Restore that which was lost in the gap that brought me forth, which bequeathed monthly bleeds and twin molds as breasts, the body of another. In the gap, 2 souls switched places, each trespassing. Somewhere she searches for hers. If the waves send me forth to where I jumped ship, will I recognize mine? And will it become home, a glove, a second skin, if I did? Will it be a cage to a restless spirit? Will it bear imprints of its former, solid and bruised as she clawed, swung hedges or shards? Will it bear scars like mine, wrists with half-moon beaded stitches, attempts to deconstruct who her spirit says she is? Perhaps I will have to break into it, develop bunions and corns, repair a leaking roof, broken window panes and locks. Will she find me? Will I find her in the gap? That's my first poem. My second poem is about a runaway slave. The title is Following the Ancestors' Map to Freedom. Just a quick context to this poem. My father is a historian. And so I have lived all my life listening to his stories. And he's traced our lineage down to the down 13 generations. His grandmother, my paternal great-grandmother, was a slave in the palace of King Behazen of Dahomey. And when his empire fell, she was liberated. And it was a very checkered story, how she ran away, was recaptured, and to finally liberate herself, she had to abandon a child. And so he's told me that story over and over again, not only her story, but different ancestor stories. And this story is, this poem is born from the blueprint of her story and so many other stories of slaves who had to make great sacrifices to migrate, in quotes. So here it is, Following the Ancestors' Map to Freedom. A constellation of ancestors surrounds the smiling moon. The sun cannot be trusted. True, without her, maize withers. She burns captive and free, sinks her teeth in tethered skin, leaves gravel on our tongues, fries us as we harvest cobs. Thorn brushes my shins. Onwards, the night is your friend. We'll show you the path traveled, hide you like the cobra beneath palm fronds, the scorpion at the river's fringes, chicks beneath the mother's hand. You are safe in our blankets. More stones graze my knees. Left at the hibiscus trail, beneath the palm trees, gather fruits and eat. Through the cobbled path, tripping water downstream. Stop, quench your thirst. Fear holds me in a still embrace. Those are our arms, keep moving. Through the thickets, at the river edge, mind that scorpion. You won't drown, it's waist deep. Slather on mud, blend with the barks. My friend is losing power to my foe. Stay in the mangrove's shade. It's cool within its embrace. Be careful. The adder has the same plans. Sleep. You need your rest. Addie's crying fills my tears. Addie's crying fills my ears. The past drowned in the riverbed. When the cricket chorus halts at the bitter leaf junction, freeborns unborn and lost to feathers, swallow your tears, follow your friend. My third and final poem is inspired by memories of my late paternal grandmother, Mami, and my home village, Imeko, in Ogun State, Nigeria. Home is Imeko sitting within sacred groves, resident in the shield of Ilefe from yonder plains. Home is Akara, pulsating in Ogi, Lafun spread in welcome for Egusi. It's Wara, littering teeth at noon. Home is the call to prayer at dawn, It's mommy traveling the labyrinth of sweat beneath her burden of love, knees black from kissing the altar. Is dew from her descent, heavy in rosary garlands, the dawning of tears within her wrappers, the cocooning mint within her borders. Is where the mockingbird ceases and the queen of the savannah emerges, the gathering of chicks beneath their mother. It's cooling within these walls. Is our Oriki igniting our paths, the scuttling of adversaries beneath bejeweled nights. It's Egelede mass ancestor dancing bolojo, the passing of touch from there to here. Thank you very much for this opportunity.